So I'll be shooting a video that shows you my average miles per kilowatt hour, how long I can drive for, how many miles driven, going from starting off at an 80% state of charge, going down anywhere from 6-7% to about 10 or 12% state of charge. So you can see here in the key EV6 GT 2023 in eco mode, you get 286 horsepower, which is just the rear engine. Normal mode, in sport mode, you get 429 horsepower, which is the rear motor plus a little bit of the front motor and reduced power. You also get an increase in throttle response and things of that nature in sport mode. In the GT mode, you get full 576 horsepower out of both motors, all-wheel drive. And you also get access to the drift mode in the GT mode. I hope you guys enjoy the video. So I drove in entirely normal mode, getting 3.3 kilowatts per mile. In normal mode, driving for 165.3, getting at the end, getting 21 miles of range left, and I'm looking at 9% state of charge. The next thing I'll do is drive all in GT mode. Well, not GT mode, but sport mode, and I'll see how long the range goes on an 80% charge and what my average kilowatt per mile is. Day one in driving in sport mode. So you can see I did eco mode. If you drive in eco mode, you get 232 miles. If you drive in normal mode, 226 miles. This time I'll be driving in sport mode, getting 219 miles of range. And they can see last time I drove in normal mode, I got 165.3 miles, getting an average of 3.3 kilowatts per mile, or miles per kilowatt. And then I drove for 6 hours and 30 minutes. So currently starting off at a 79% state of charge, and I have 219 miles of range in sport mode. All right. Charge the Kia to 80%, currently sitting at 79% state of charge. Get 220 miles of range. This last time I drove entirely in sport mode. So my average is way down at 3.1 miles per kilowatt hour. And then my overall driving distance is down by 20 some miles. You can check out my other videos to see the differences. So right now, last time I charged to 80%, I get 228 miles. This time I'm getting 220 miles, and I was getting 148.1 miles total range last time, but again, driving in total sport mode. So you can see here, I just charged up to right now sitting at 79%. I'm doing a little experiment to see what kind of range I get in the eco mode compared to normal mode compared to sport mode. And now I'm going to go into GT mode. So I'm going to drive the entire time down to, 15 below 20% in entirely GT mode, just to see how long I can go, how much range I can get, and what the average goes down to. All right, charging the Kia to 100%. Right now we are at 6 or 7% state of charge. This time I drove in 100% GT mode. Got 152.1 miles, only getting 2.9 miles per kilowatt hour, and I got 16 miles of range left. So it's a lot of fun to drive around in pure GT mode, but obviously you can see there it's not overly efficient in GT mode, but it is a ton of fun to